Up till now we have seen the engineering material, classification of materials, then heat treatment processes we have seen. Now we will go for the manufacturing processes, out of which we have started casting, but it is to we have to brush up something. So we will start with manufacturing process. Introduction. Manufacturing process can be defined as the process which converts raw material into useful product, or which converts input into output. Input is a raw material and output is product, which converts a raw material into useful product is called as manufacturing process. In modern era, the processes are developed and being developed which will convert raw material into useful product with higher producing rate, better surface finish and better accuracy. These processes has been developed with a view to have automation so as to reduce time required for the work to be carried out. Better method have gradually transferred more skill to machines, which reduced manual labor also. However, the need of study of fundamental manufacturing processes need to be underestimated. In the chapter study of different manufacturing processes, we will deal with classification of manufacturing processes. The various metals used in the industries are first obtained in the form of pores. These pores subjected to suitable reducing and refining process to convert it into molten metal form. The molten metal is poured into the molds as to get ingots. These ingots are for the process by using one or other manufacturing process so as to give the desired shape and size. The process used for the conversion of ingots into the useful product are classified into five groups. Now, one is primary shaping process. Primary shaping process, which may be also called as metal deformation processes. The primary shaping processes commonly used in industries are casting, forging, rolling, drawing, bending, extrusion, squeezing, shearing, pinning, crushing, piercing, etc. Casting, I will say that it is a metal addition process, but it is a primary shaping process. So you can add it into shaping process, but basically it is an addition process. So because we are going to add the material for getting the required shape. The machining process, in order to give desired shape and size, the cast, rolled and forged material is machined. The various machining operations are as turning, drilling, shaping, planing, milling, threading, etc. Surface finishing processes, either removing very less amount of material or by adding small amount of material, the product is given better surface finish by carrying out different surface finishing process like super finishing, lapping, honing, etc. Removal of process, very small amount of removal of process or addition of material. Joining process, metals are joined together using joining processes just such as welding, soldering, etc. The processing for bringing change in properties. These processes, which are used to import certain specific properties to the metal so as to make them suitable for the specific operation or use. The different processes used to change physical properties of the metals are as heat treatment, hot working and cold working. But basically, manufacturing processes are classified into four: metal addition, metal removal, metal deformation, and metal joining process. To convert raw material into finished group products, he has to go, that is raw material has to go through one or more manufacturing. He has to go, the raw material has to go through one manufacturing process or more manufacturing process, one or more.
raw material has to go so that the finished product will achieve. And after that some super finishing operations that can be added into machining processes also, because lapping is a material removal process. In material addition process, this super finishing process also comes, where uh, galvanizing and everything is there. We can add the material to give the coating over the product. Metal removal process, all the machining process come under joining process, soldering, welding, and etc. Now casting is one of the oldest method known to human being. Casting process means normally means pulling of molten metal into refractory mold. The mold is provided with a cavity of the shape to be made. Then the molten metal is allowed to solidify. The solitary fired metal object is removed from the mold by breaking the mold or taking it apart. The very good example of the casting in olden ways can be the famous iron pillar presently located near the Qutub Minar. It is 7.2 meter long and it is made up of pure malleable iron. Application of casting process are machine tool beds, cylindrical blocks, pistons, piston rings, wheels, flywheels, gun barrels, etc. In casting processes, so there are different classification of casting processes are there, like uh, permanent mold casting, and sand casting. We are having the basic sand casting processes for BME. So it is a working, we will see for the working principle of sand casting. If you go through the figure, you will see that whenever you want to do the casting, you have to do this arrangement. You have to do all these arrangements. That means you have to make a cavity in the sand as per the shape and size. You have to make a cavity in the sand. In that sand you have to provide risers, pouring, runners, and everything, so that, and also if hollow shape is there, you have to put a core so that you can achieve the core inside the component, which is used for the making a hollow component. At that time core is going to be used. So this is generally this cope and drag pattern, and in that this arrangement is made. There are basic 6 steps in steps in making sand casting are pattern making, core making, molding, melting, pouring, and cleaning. Pattern making is, pattern is a replica of the part to be cast and used to prepare the mold cavity. It is the physical model of the casting used to make the mold. Made It is made up of either wood or metal. The mold is made by packing some of the readily formed aggregate material such as molding sand surrounding the pattern. When the pattern is withdrawn, its imprint provides the mold cavity. The cavity is filled with the metal to come the casting. If casting is hollow, additional patterns called as cores are used to form these cavities. To form these cavities. Core making, cores are placed into a mold cavity to form interior surfaces of casting. Thus void space is filled with the molten metal and eventually becomes the castings. Molding is nothing but the mold preparation activities for receiving the molten metal. Molding usually involves preparing of consolidated sand mold around the pattern held within a supporting metal frame, removing the pattern to leave the mold cavity with pores. Mold cavity is the primary cavity. Mold cavity contains the liquid metal and it acts as a negative for the desired product. The mold also contains secondary cavities of pouring and channeling the liquid metal in the primary cavity, and which will act as a reservoir if required. That name is called as riser. The whatever will be the lining is there, hollow and additional pattern, sorry, this is no. Channeling is nothing but the runners. Channeling is nothing but the runners you have to make into the molding. Melting and pouring, the preparation of molten metal of casting is referred to simply a melting. The molten metal is transferred to the pouring area where the molds are filled with the help of mold, in the pouring area with the help of ladles. Ladle, ladles. Cleaning involves removal of sand, scale, and excess material from the casting. Burned on sand and scale are removed to improve the surface appearance of the casting. Excess metal in the form of fins, wires, parting lines, fins, and gates is removed. Inspection of the casting for defects and generally qualified is for quality is performed. Sand casting application. Sand casting is extensively used for cast iron and steel parts of medium and large size where surface smoothness and dimensional precision are main concern. Sand casting is also used to make large parts like material like bronze, brass, aluminum. Also used in casting sculpture which can have certain amount of rough surface finish. Up till now we have seen up to casting. Now henceforth we will move for the forging operations, which from the next lecture we will go for the forging, because we have started with manufacturing process. Casting we have seen in the class only, so I have not done gone in my I have not gone through the details in much for the casting. Now we will go for the forging from the next lectures. Some points of the forging, because the syllabus is so vast, but according to the requirement, we have made it as simple as possible.